Hey, Gutfoxx here. Welcome to Market Monday. We got a lot of talk this week about investments and some cards like that. And obviously, like I can mention every Market Monday about flipping and stuff. Really good idea to like be patient with it. Make sure you're patient with it. Make sure like when you find a guy with a good margin, that he's got good velocity too. I really like the guys that have better velocity. Now, I've been pretty bad. I haven't really done a lot of flipping this year at all for me. I've just been, more lazy with it. But there's still pretty good cards in here. I recommend, some cards that people get a lot out of packs that have pretty good value that are more than likely to go ahead and sell to you quick. But more so than that, I want to talk about what's going forward, okay? We got Tatis. It looks like we'll get one of those, big old, showstoppers. What is that, like once a month or so out of the packs? Not a great pull rate. He's got no quirks. It's solid, right? Like, and it just goes to show how much Live Series isn't really worth it because we just got a new, better Jeter. And maybe you could put Tatis in the outfield. I finished Live Series because, the Spin the Wheel series on my channel that I'm enjoying. Hopefully you guys are too. So I have no reason to get Tatis other than he's probably like the best outfielder also. 99 arm is crazy. So the interesting thing is here, okay? Tatis is on the third page of cards. Now, obviously he's not third page of card bad, but like they are really flooding us with 99s. Many 99s a week are coming out depending on the content drop. We'll talk about the market itself and what happened over the weekend, what happening going forward here in a second in this video. But basically, like putting a lot of stubs into a card, some of them will maintain value over time. Other ones will get dashed with potential future things coming, right? Like another potential superstar card comes out, we saw the market dip, right? Because traditionally, when Live Series roster updates come out, people have all these cards invested into the binder, and then cards go up. People quick sell, get a lot of stubs. Top end of the market goes up because they buy cards with those newfound stubs. But this past Friday didn't, right? Everybody's, ripping packs for Tatis. Everybody's destroying their stub value to try and get 50 bundles, that kind of thing. There was other top-end cards. So really, a lot of times on those investments on roster update, selling on hype is the best thing to do. Otherwise, you can just lazy quick sell all of your investments too. But just know, if you buy packs in this game, you are going to lose a large amount of stubs. That's what I've lost most of my stubs on this year. Is just I buy packs for stream and entertainment purposes. And it is what it is, right? Being a creator, it's, expensive for stubs if that's part of your content. So just know the new shiny thing sometimes isn't that, big of a deal over the old shiny thing. So, like, even though, like, Volpe, we got some very good contenders. Obviously, none as good as Tatis, in my opinion. But just know that some of the market dynamics going forward with shiny new cards. And SDS seems to want to drop, like, big content days on us. Like, they don't do it that often. They do it maybe a couple times a week, one time every couple weeks for, like, the big stuff. But just know, like, that's kind of their thing. Instead of, like, consistent content coming out, like, every day, like we've seen in other games like Madden, if you follow me from that game. This is, like, on Fridays, boom, we're dropping, like, home run derby cards. We're dropping, like, Tatis. We're dropping all these things. So expect more of that coming forward. And talking about that and the market dynamics going forward, people have invested in cards. They have cards. Top end of the market cards, specifically, like, Live Series, other things. These things will probably go up, and we see this every year, right? They've kind of held steady. All of Live Series went down when people expected Live Series to go up because of people pulling packs for that Tatis. But if we see a stub sale and, it's kind of getting to that prime time where SDS might introduce a stub sale, these prices will go up. So I just want to let you guys know that is a risk going forward. Now, on the contrary, other than a stub sale, what's the thing that crashes it? Flash sales, right? Flash sales of packs. Looks like we just got a supercharged Brandon Belt. So flash sale. So a lot of cards in this game are from packs. And a lot of cards have gone up when they've been out of packs, specifically set one cards here. I can just go. I don't have set one done, but I could probably finish it if I wanted to. I just focused on Live Series. But anyways, a lot of these cards down here, 90 overall, that came out of packs and are longer supplied, are up quite a bit. If you look at the marketplace, right? You saw them above me. This is like, what, 12K, 11K. They kind of minned out. And now they're over 20. I would definitely recommend not hanging on to these cards because a flash sale will come out with packs in them and the flash sale will destroy them. And that's good investment times because, like, you know, the bounce back probably won't be as high as it was, but it will be a pretty decent amount. So I just want to let you guys know I have like this Juan Soto who has gone up a bit, but, you know, Juan Soto's, you know, been really good for me and I like using him whenever I can. OPS in 1500 with him. I'm, you know, Sotosaurus is just part of my life. So, anyways, that's kind of the thought going forward. So those two completing risks, right? Stub sale means the prices of cards, I would assume specifically like, you know, set value cards, live series, go up. Whereas flash sales means all those cards that are out of packs, and we don't really see them outside of like maybe wheel spins or something, would probably go down because it'll include those packs. Like we'll get a live series in there. So just to let you know, those things are on the mark on the forecast. Also, the other big thing are other collections, right? A lot of people, we only have really like one collection right now, but there's a whole page that are empty. So we'll have future collections, and I do want to talk about event rewards and other rewards at a low end. So like a lot of people are getting off, and we'll talk about getting off. We'll talk about event rewards in a second. So this rewind pack. In previous years, it was sellable. This year, it's no longer sellable. Oh, we got a Doles Garcia, too. It's no longer sellable, okay? So that means when event cards are brought into the game going forward, if people have just, like, you know, grinded the events, sold it right away, they're going to be needing those cards for the collections down the road. I recommend holding on to event cards. Obviously, if you grind it out, like, you know, in a couple hours, sell high, rebuy later. But these things do crash in price pretty quickly because they're not that good of a cards. SDS really has not given good event cards often in the last couple years. There's been a few that have been solid, but overall, they've been like these two, and just you don't really see a lot of them as like meta cards other than, you know, if you have a Rockies theme team, maybe you like Todd Helton. But anyways, my point is when we get them going forward, because the no sells are now no sells and event rewards we can't get them later, we're going to see a bigger spike this year than we saw like last year for old event rewards that go into those things. Along a similar line of thought, Battle Royale, like a lot of people talk about these Battle Royale program cards are like low in price right now. And generally these things go up, especially if there's a set going. There is no WBC set right now. I don't know when they'll provide one. I don't know if they're done with the WBC. I'm kind of sick of the WBC. It's old, it's done, but not a bad idea to have yourself a few of these BR reward cards, not only to like, you know, potentially do the set down the road, but also if there's ever a set introduced, these things will spike. Now, who knows when they'll introduce a potential collection for it. I keep saying set, I mean collections, just different terminology. If they do introduce a collection for any of these cards down the road, they will spike a price. Obviously, SDS has been very like charisma heavy and WBC heavy as far as their cards, but like, yeah, we got no rookies, series breakout, only 3 breakouts. So it is kind of like a low end right now as far as them, and like introducing new cards like this are basically pack fillers. So I don't know. I kind of want to see more cards put out by SDS in each of these before I'm that concerned about sets for them. They're obviously like, you know, binder cards, you know, like the no sell, like the I-Series cards, obviously, but it's just Future Stars, I guess, we could get a Future Stars set, and these things might go up in price a little bit, but we'll see. Of course, requirement sets matter. But I do want to talk about that. Definitely keep those in your mind going forward for the program cards. Yeah, that's all I wanted to go through. And Marco Monday. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Please, thumbs up, or don't. It's America. Do what you want. Bye.